to thrive and get your
Yeah,
takeaways there.
another good day today. Obviously, Max is home with some personal stuff. We're holding Skrilla out, and the two our defensive line really had a really good day at edge today. Clayton, Prince, Watley, Elijah. I mean, they dominated today at edge, and you can't play quarterback if you snap it and there's people in your lap. So kudos to them, and back end's actually picking the ball off this year, which is nice to see.
So talk about snapping. You got Helton over there in center for some snaps. Just talk about that change.
Well, Ben's been doing a really good job. We're just trying to find our best five. We told Ben when he came back we need to make sure he can snap for his own personal help when he gets to Sundays. He's going to be able to start a tackle. He's going to be able to start a guard. He's going to be able to snap. So we've gotten him so many snapping reps, knowing that there's a chance we could move this thing at any point based off of what gets the best five on the field. And he's just being a team player and moving with us. And we're just trying to mix and match the best five. The best five may be him at center. The best five may be him at guard. I know the best five has him involved in it. I think he was one of the best offensive linemen in our league last year. And he's a veteran, so he's just being a good teammate and letting us move him around a little bit to try to find the best five.
How was weightlifting those reps to you?
He's looked good. Obviously, you got to make different. He's new, so you have to make calls. And then our interior D line, we got some good players in there, and they know a lot of the plays and how we block things, which make it even harder. And you got to get thrown in with the ones that know a little bit of what you do. It's even more challenging than game day.
Do you have any thoughts on the number 11 ranking?
I just found out about it. Thank you again. It's awesome. No, I don't. Awesome.
Coben Bourguet
I feel like the number 11th ranked team should get an indoor built pretty quickly. That's about right.
Coben Bourguet is up for a community award, and one of the guys who was a walk-on, who's on scholarship, and in-state guy. What is it like to have him and other guys like that, like Eusebio or whoever?
Yeah, it's awesome to have the guys give back to the community and people recognize. One of the pillars of our program is be a good person. So anytime somebody gets recognized for being a good person, I think he just embodies. I think that entire Bourguet family has really embodied, what my vision is to be a Sun Devil. One of them's on our staff now. Another one got put on scholarship. So I think that entire family as a whole has really embodied what Sun Devil for life is.
Kenny, what does Cody Wilson bring to your DB group?
Versatility, playmaking ability. The guy, I don't know how many interceptions he has, but whenever he's around the ball, good things happen. And good player last year at Washington State, and he's shown up. He's gotten healthy, and you see it again. So that's a guy we got to find a way to get on the field.
Last fall camp, you said there were times that Sam was trying to push his limits, maybe more than a first-time starter should. Is there any of that happening this year where he's, just trying out things that?
Oh, 100%. You want to take care of the ball in practice, but there's times where are you sacked? You are sacked. I'm scrambling. I throw it away. I throw it to the route because I thought you called me sacked because I was, but then you didn't, so it's pick six. So like today, that one rep. So there's moments where he would take off and run, but he knows I'm not going to let him. I'm just going to blow it dead. So he tries to force the ball, and then he tells me I would have taken off and run there. So I think that's just the communication between me and him, making sure I know you wouldn't have thrown that, right? You were running. He goes, yeah, I was just practicing. That's part of practice. So there should be more of those plays in a practice than in a game. I'll say that.
Sometimes that first practice after Camp T can be maybe a little of a letdown. You think they show maturity practicing the way they did today?
Not at the start. The start of practice sucked. I brought him up. I told him we're going to take our helmets and shoulder pads off. Let's just walk through, right? It's we can run you, but that's not going to make you better football players. I'd rather save your energy in practice tomorrow, full speed if that's what it's going to take. And the guys said no, and they snapped out of it, and they had a really good practice. So kudos to them. That wasn't even a test. I meant it hey, if we can't give it our all, there's no point. Yeah, we can run you, but I want to get better. If somebody drops a ball, I want them to catch the football. I don't want them to run wind sprints. I want you to get better at what you need to get better at. We're in fall camp. The goal is to get better. So if we don't have the energy or the passion to practice, well, we need to save that, get our work in and save that to do it another day to get better at football. And but they snapped out of it, and they had a really good day, and tomorrow is another day we're going to go live, so it'll be a good test for them.
What's the Saturday night and Sunday look like for you after Camp T before you have to kind of revamp and kind of get ready for another week of practice?
Well, Saturday, Coach Mons got us some tickets to Stapleton concert. So we went out there Saturday night. Parking was atrocious. Let me just tell you, I'm not the only one that could probably say that. But, you know, it was great. After circling like a shark for an hour and a half, I got a spot, and we got in there. So it was a great concert. You know, beggars can't be choosers. You go to a great concert, a lot of people want to go. So it was a really fun night, and got back in the office at 7 and back at it.
Kenny, do you start to get an itch at any point here to play a game or feel an itch from the guys to?
You feel an itch from the guys to go versus somebody else. If you're the quarterback, you want to be live. Like you're Sam, you're hard to sack. You're tired of me calling sacks, even if it looks like a sack. So, I mean, you're ready to actually hit the quarterback if you're a D lineman. So there's definitely those moments where people get tired of it. For me, not really. I actually like practice and the process more than the games. I enjoy the process. I really enjoy it. It's fun to me. Game day is probably not it's not. It's the most, you know, not overwhelming, but enthusiastic, I would say, like emotional. But it's not the most fun part of a week. I really don't do much on game day. Kind of just stand there and clap a lot. So practices are my like fun time.
Is it when you watch practices now on film versus last year at this time, is the pass rush noticeably better?
Noticeably better.
And what do you attribute that to mostly?
Work, weight. Like I said, Watley is in the best shape of his life. Prince gained like 15 pounds, got faster. Clayton gained almost 20 pounds. He's weighing in at 255, consistently leaning towards 260, which is going to be 30 pounds heavier than he played last year. Elijah weighs about 15 pounds heavier than he played last year. CJ's body fat is down compared to last year, so he's way better. Jacob's a little bit lighter. You know, we're trying to figure out that weight, but like those guys who get after the quarterback are better versions of themselves last year. And I think that's it's showing up in practice, because it's not like we have 2 new tackles like today we did, but you know, most days, and they've been battling back and forth.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.